Well, hey there. Still thinking about this idea that is it possible that in rejection you could find God's redirection? And it maybe sometimes even as an answer to prayer. I know that sounds weird, maybe sounds morbid to you, but I was thinking about Proverbs this morning, a verse that as a young man I tried to commit to memory, and it goes something like this, that we're to trust in the Lord with all of our heart, and then lean not on our own understanding, but in all of our ways acknowledge Him, and He will direct our path. I love the imagery in that, this idea of like, if you're going to bear weight on something, if you're going to put all of your energy and your weight and your trust on something, only do it in the Lord. That even in your own understanding, somebody that you think that you would trust, but especially like when you think about making decisions for career, for relationship, the next move forward, maybe buying a house, renting an apartment, like, yeah, it's good to have goals and plans and hopes, but in those new directions, those hoped directions, be careful, because when rejection comes, it shifts our plans. It shifts the hoped direction we had. And sometimes, yeah, it's a tough thing to deal with. It seems like a bad move. But I'm just here to say that if you're leaning and bearing all your weight on the Lord, even in those hoped directions, if rejection comes, if you get a no to the next move, you're not going to fall because you're leaning on God. And another Proverbs says this. It says that in their hearts humans plan their course, but the Lord establishes their steps. And so again, if you're going to bear all your weight, don't bear it on the next move. Get excited, get hopeful, make plans, be diligent. But if it falls through, just know that God is directing and redirecting. That even in rejection, if you're bearing all the weight and all the trust with all of your heart in the Lord, He is still clearly directing. Be careful. I remember one guy saying, hey, be ready for the slingshot move. In the pullback, there's a launch forward. And I don't want to sound too preachy or life coachy to you, but Proverbs is that. Proverbs is like the best, true, authentic life coach for love, for leadership, for moving forward, for parenting and reparenting. If you didn't feel like you got that growing up, or you have a mentor, get in the book of Proverbs every day. But the Lord is just saying, bear all your weight on Him, even in your moves forward. That rejection can shift your plans, can shift your hope direction. But even in that rejection, the Lord is still directing. The Lord is still with you. And some of us just need to shake off some rejection.